Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is, what have they realized about you? And this is the person who is on your mind. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image, number, and stone. Choose the one that really calls out to you. So don't choose your favorite image, just choose the one that energetically calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay. Let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what have they realized about you? Okay, so instantly what comes to me is we have 3 kings here. So this person knows that you guys are a catch and they're like, wow, you can literally have anybody you want. Okay, so I get that this person feels a little bit threatened by that fact. They are super attracted to you, drawn to you. Your guys' chemistry is on point. This person in particular is coming through as the earth sign here, but they can be any sign, but the earth card is really standing out to me as this being the dominant energy for your person. Although it's interesting. So on top of having like 3 kings come out, we also have Pisces and Aquarius, so I feel like that represents their energy, even if they're not a Pisces or an Aquarius, okay? We literally have every element though, okay? So earth, fire, water, air. So, but either way, this person, there's a lot of energy here and your person knows it. So it's possible you were involved with somebody when you met this person, or, you know, you guys went on a break and then you were seeing somebody else. They feel like you're being pulled in all different directions, or that you were. Okay, so this is a very specific message coming through. So if you don't feel like this is your pile, feel free to choose another pile. But yeah, it's like this person never stopped caring about you though. It's just they feel like that fire they have for you has been put out for right now. Okay, so you could be seeing one of these other 2 people right now. One of them's not too happy either. Okay, so with the King of Wands reverse, it's coming through. They feel like they're getting the short end of the stick with you. So one of them might have dipped from your life, but the other one's still here. Okay, so maybe this is the person you guys are seeing, or, you know, something. It's got these 2 like, what? But like I was saying, the dominant energy is the earth sign, and they're just busy doing their own thing. Yeah, in fact, my card, I'm trying to act like not being with you doesn't bother me, but it does. That's what I'm seeing with the 8 of Pentacles here, is this person is literally like nose to the grindstone doing work, but they're really like, they don't feel right. Like their world doesn't feel right without you. And I know that this person has the energy where if they knew they were the one you wanted 100%, they would do what it takes to make it work. Okay. You guys are coming across like you've had a glow up and, you know, you just look good. You feel good. You're coming across as being attractive inside as well as outside. And people are just like, it's like a moth to a flame with you guys. Like you're not even trying. You're just showing up, or you're posting on social media and you're getting a lot of attention. So even if there aren't like 2 other people other than this person, this could also represent like you could have certain followers or friends, you know, that are consistently posting. So it looks like you're connected to people. You know what I mean? From this person's point of view. But yeah, you know, it's all coming effortlessly for you now, group 1. Okay, so we have my earth card that came through as well, but this isn't you wondering. Actually, well, no, it could be, but this is more like this person is like 1 minute. Okay, so this person is actually the one that this card is expressing about. They say 1 minute you seem like you're on the same page as them, and then you shift and they don't hear from you. They wonder, has too much damage been done? And they're weighing this, okay? So regardless if you want to give this a go or not, this person's also weighing this in their own mind, and they're like, I don't know. Has too much damage been done? They feel jealous is like what's coming through. They feel like they have to compete for you, and they don't like being put in that position. Even if you feel like, what? It's just attention. It's just people who are taking notice of you. You might feel like, I'm not really taking any of this attention seriously, but this person's like, they see it from a different story. They're like, I don't know, I don't feel like competing for you. They constantly feel like they have to be, they're just trying to feel good enough is like what's coming through. And so anytime they feel a little like insecure, they back off from you. They still, though, have hope for this connection because we have the Two of Cups here, and I just get this feeling of like wanting to make it work with you. It's definitely coming through, though, that something happened that abruptly shifted this connection with this person, so they feel like the rug got ripped out from under them. They feel like they were blindsided by you. They feel like you live a secret life. Then we have my air card, okay? And this is the part of them. This person really goes back and forth with the idea of this connection. The minute they feel like too much damage has been done, I'm not going to be put in that position. It's kind of got that feeling of like, if I'm not your number one choice, then don't bother with me, okay? But then we have my air card, which says, you're not just imagining this. They really miss you too. They feel a deep soul connection with you, and that's what keeps them holding on to this connection. They're currently waiting on contacting or taking any action, seeing if they get a sign from you. Also, they're diving into other things. We see that. They're definitely keeping busy, mostly with work or getting a job. Some of you, your person is in the process of getting another job. They could be also in school. It's taking up a lot of their time, energy, and attention. Okay, so on one hand, like I was getting, they're keeping busy. Work or school or both is taking up a lot of their time right now. And they're kind of waiting instead of taking action first if they get a sign from you or hear from you, because after what happened, as much as they want this connection and they want to see if you two could really take off with it, they're like, they feel like you guys kind of owe them, is what's coming through. And they also feel like that would show that this is what you really want. You guys come across as being alpha to them, okay? So a dominant, confident type of person. So they always feel like, am I enough? Am I alpha enough? Like they literally assess this to themselves. They always feel like they have to bring their A game before approaching you. They see you guys as being like a rebel, okay? Somebody who definitely has a mind of their own. People aren't just going to change your mind about things, okay? You have a very strong will to you. You come across as being a strong person inside as well as outside. So this person, on one hand, you inspire them to want to be the best version of themselves they can be and elevate their own life. But on the other hand, I also get like a double-edged sword with that. This person's ever feeling a bit insecure, it's like it's heightened, okay? Because of all the attention you get. And they feel like you could just drop them anytime. You just come across like you're independent, self-sufficient. You really don't need any man or woman, but, it's like you do welcome it too, but it's like, you're just in a different place in life, than other people that they're used to dealing with. So they basically feel like they have to level up to even approach you. And that's why like this connection is a bit slower moving than what you guys are used to. You're like, come on, like I thought you were interested. What's going on? Like you're making something out of nothing. Like I see both sides to this as I tap into this. So it's interesting. And part of it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy with them, It's kind of like if that's what they think, that you're not that interested in them, they're going to see evidence for that. You know what I mean? Even if it's not true. Either way, energy doesn't lie, and this person thinks about you guys all the time. They really do want to give this connection another go with you. But, you know, at this point, they're kind of just diving into work and whatever is in front of them and hoping they hear from you. They really do feel like that's the sign that they're waiting for, that this is what you want as well. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Also, if you would like to explore this connection deeper or have any other questions, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. And Patreon helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what have they realized about you? Okay, so instantly what comes to me about this person that's on your mind is that for some of you, it's coming across that this person is either part of like a spiritual or religious community that you're a part of, or they could be your boss, okay? Somebody from work, or like somebody who I'm getting that you see out in public a lot, okay? And that still could be work related. I do feel like this person is like in the public eye somehow, okay? So that's interesting. Okay, this is almost like turning into Who's Your Crush video. It's always interesting when the readings like take on a reading of their own. So anyway, also getting, okay, so there's definitely, for some of you, okay, it's also coming through that this is either a Virgo, a Taurus, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. I'm also getting, yeah, there's Scorpio there too, but oh my goodness, group 2, this is a side note. Your pile is definitely also about who's crushing on you currently, okay? And you have 4 signs that are coming through strongly, okay? And it's funny because normally I'll be like, don't get caught up on signs. You know, that's energetically what they act like. But no, 4 signs are coming through strongly. Okay, so back to your reading. What does the dominant energy of the person who's on your mind, though? Okay, what does that person realize? So this person, like you, has been taking like a personal inventory, okay? They have been going inward is what I'm seeing, leading with the Hermit and the Hierophant. Both are going through like this spiritual transformation, okay? So I see that you're both kind of feeling like you're in between worlds right now, okay? Especially with the wheel underneath that. That's a lot of major arcana are here, as well as with Death card and the Emperor, okay? A lot of change, a lot of shifting, a lot of like finding your footing, okay? With the Temperance. Yeah. Basically, everything here is major arcana except for the Ace of Cups. So you're both like really trying to find that balance, okay? I feel like a lot of healing has happened for both of you and letting go of the past. Now it's like you both are able to focus on each other more, you know, what it is in your life and where you're going from here. So I feel like a lot of you, you know, are entering this new chapter in life, which is actually really befitting with the community post that came to me the other week, which was 111 equals new beginnings and new possibilities, okay? So you might be seeing repetitive numbers like that a lot, and it is a guiding tool telling you, yes, like you're on track. Yes, this is where you're supposed to be, you know, because I know that when you're in between worlds like this, one minute things feel fine, the next minute they don't, and you have more stuff coming up for you to heal. It's like, it can feel, you know, very, very strange, you know, and yeah, it's always great to have pointers there telling you, keep going, you know, doing better than you realize, and your person's going through it too, is what I'm seeing. But we have the Ace of Cups in the middle of it all. So it's kind of like in the midst of the turmoil and the uneasiness and, you know, finding their footing and feeling grounded and like the Emperor that they feel like they are. They also, it's like you're like this bright spot in their life, this source of light and inspiration. In fact, my card that says that also came out. But whether the card is here or not, it's like that's coming through to me strongly for you guys. Okay, is that whether you and this person end up together or not, I'll always see you like that source of light in the dark, okay, like a lighthouse. Somebody who just shines no matter what they're going through, and you just make them feel like everything's going to be all right. You have that healing factor to you. So I know that you guys, you may think like what you say or do, you may not know the ripple effect it has, but I see that it really does have a positive impact on others. Keep doing what you're doing, you know. This is going beyond your person, but that's great to see. Okay, so my Just Smile card came out. When I see this is telling me that they see you guys as this lighthearted, carefree person who is just living in the moment, seizing, like having a great time. You know, that's how you come across to them. This is kind of like how your crush sees you now. It's just bouncing between crush videos, this reading. But anyway, yeah, in fact, when I saw this card, instantly the song that came to me was Casey and JoJo's I Will Never Find Another Lover Sweeter Than You, Sweeter Than You. Close to me, you're like my brother. Close to me, you're like my mother. Okay, so it's like this person instantly felt like they've known you. Even if this is a newer connection, you guys just have that connectedness, okay? And they feel like you guys are like the sweetest person. That's not to say that, you know, they definitely see you like a fierce baddie too, but there's just something about you guys that's kind of angelic and like sweet, and they love it. It's like refreshing. They don't feel that way with just anybody. They don't view anyone that way. They don't really view others like that either. They like hanging out with you. They love any second spent by you, okay? It's like just something about you. Your vibe, your energy, everything. They want to get to know you even deeper, okay? That's what I'm seeing. But all in due time is like also what's coming through. This person doesn't want to rush anything. They value this connection. Like I said, they just see you as being like a sweetheart. They adore you. It is coming through that this is like a newer connection. So even if you've known this person for a while or for years, it's like you two might not have talked a whole lot, like here and there, you know, but as far as like going deep goes, but there's still like this soul recognition between you two, okay? Which makes you both feel like you've known each other. We have these two cards that came out, so it's showing that you two are very busy people, okay? Some of you are juggling work, school, possibly multiple jobs, working a side hustle or a few side hustles, okay? I'm just getting like a whole lot. Family for some of you, or for them. So you both have a lot on your plate. We have my all work and no play, but now they're thinking of you, so anytime this person gets any free time between their own, it's like they think of you. Their mind goes right to you. And it instantly feels like they're on vacation. Okay, you are that much of a bright spot in their life. It makes them smile. They replay conversations in their head about you. In fact, this whole reading just oozes with sweetness between both of you. They feel so like it's like this creative flame has been lit in this person since interacting with you. You guys have activated it in this person. In fact, when I'm talking, I feel like I'm getting tongue-tied. You guys, this is so interesting to me. So this person is typically a confident person, okay? They are amazing at whatever it is that they do for a living. You are the one thing that throws this person's game, okay? It's so funny to observe. They wouldn't admit this, not right away anyway with you, but yeah, in fact, they're good at hiding what they feel, really good at like the poker face. I mean, they still light up around you, but it's very like subdued. They're trying to keep it professional, but my goodness, this person has this whole whirlwind of emotion going on inside that they're trying to hide, and I see them getting tongue-tied. They might even blush a bit, look away, not make eye contact. Yeah, they're feeling it. And then we have yes. So this person, you know, they might have been caught up in the busyness and caught up in all this transformation and, entering this new state, this new chapter in life. But now I'm starting to get that this person, things are starting to settle down. They're starting to feel grounded and their confident self again, their emperor-like self. So now you're really at the forefront of their minds, especially if you guys happen to cross paths with this person. Okay. Anytime around when you hear this video, because it's timeless, it's like the wheel is about to turn in your guys' favor, in their favor. Like, so interesting how things are about to unfold between you guys, because their realization really is about wanting to move forward with this connection with you guys. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper or have any questions, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings, and/or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. It also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what have they realized about you? Okay, so instantly what comes to me with this is this card is really standing out to me. Like her on a boat in a really stormy looking atmosphere. You and this person have been through some storms, group 3. And this person just feels kind of all over the place. Okay, I really feel like when you two were good, like things were amazing. Or things are amazing, okay? As I'm saying this, I'm getting 2 different messages coming through. But for one of them, it's that you and this person are no longer together. For others of you, you are. So take which resonates. So when things were good, they were really good, or they are really good. And when things were bad, it was intense, okay? That's what I'm getting. And for those of you with them, it's just like the highest of highs, the lowest of lows, basically. For those of you that aren't with this person, though, I feel like your guys' world got flipped upside down, okay? So it was like life was like a fairy tale when things were good. And now it's kind of like, I just see there's emotions of feeling unbalanced, regret, like feeling like what could we have done differently, and anxiety and just both of you having to heal and deal from this is what I'm seeing. We do have judgment here, though. So this person's acting like they want to come back around. They might have come back around and apologized to you. And you guys might be wondering, is it sincere? Is this person for real, They're a hard person to read. They're coming across like an air sign. And they are ruled by logic. They're intelligent. They're observant. They know the right things to say, so I get you guys being skeptical of this. I'm seeing, though, they felt it. They felt the loss of this, so even if they acted okay with this ending, I'm seeing that they felt it, regardless of how they're acting. This person's good at concealing it and showing people what they want them to see, but they definitely felt the loss of this. It was one of the worst losses they've ever felt. And they definitely want to come back around, and anything they say to you is sincere. Okay, this is a general reading, so take that if it resonates. That's not going to be for everybody. That's where you have to check in and see if it resonates. But the dominant energy here is, for most of you, the person coming through here is sincere. Okay, let's take a look even further. We have 2 of my opposite cards coming out, so it's possible, you two could feel like you come from 2 totally different worlds. You two could be very opposite of each other. I see that regardless of what the story is, you two are definitely drawn to each other, though. In the case of opposites attracting, this is that. For some of you, and this is going to be a smaller portion of you, it is possible that There is something coming through that's the opposite of what you both usually date, and you both are wondering, is it too big of an opposite? Is it a deal breaker? Okay, and that could be a religious, spiritual background difference, cultural. Okay, take what resonates. Again, that's going to be the smallest portion of you, though, and you would already know it. That's not going to be like a surprise. We have Leo and Virgo coming through here. So one of you are coming across like a Leo and the other more of a Virgo, okay? One of you is coming across as being a bit of a thrill seeker. Okay, so that would be the person that is coming across more as the Leo. So if you don't feel like that's you, then that's this person. But I'm basically getting that you're both kind of a thrill seeker, though. And you both kind of like living life on the edge a bit. So, going off that wavelength, it's like somebody gambled and lost here, so to speak. And now wants to make up for it. And it's coming across like it's this person. Okay. For some of you, it could be you. Okay, this is a very mirroring connection. You and this person are actually a lot alike, which is ironic considering the opposite cards came through. Opposite in certain ways. Okay, it could be like what you're into. You guys might have like different hobbies, but I see so many commonalities with your personality. We have dance. That's interesting. I feel like dancing brings you two together. So it's almost like on the outside. And that doesn't mean looks necessarily, but like, like our likes, our interests, our hobbies could all be opposite. But like the personality is so similar. Something about dance or some kind of physical activity like brings you two together. And I mean physical activity like a sport or something, okay? That like is an activity that brings you two together. It bonds you, creates that connection. This person has realized it. Like even if they're not into dance, they would dance with you, okay? It's like got that kind of vibe to it. Okay, so my Earth card came out. So that's saying, it's showing that this person that is on your mind could have a fire moon, impulsive when given the right sign, but they also have earth energy to them, which is like slow to move, laying low, but keeping an eye on you. You've got this person, though, believing that anything is possible, okay? And like I was saying, like they feel like anything is possible, okay? When you were in their life, they just felt like, it's like I said to group 2, and it's coming through for you guys as well. You guys are a source of light in the dark, like a lighthouse, okay? Somebody who shines brightly. You are just constantly doing your thing, and even going through the hardship that you went through with this, it's like you rose above it. You guys are like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And this person, they are awed by you. They're inspired by you. Life felt magical with you. They felt like it was a fairy tale. I'm not saying they would ever admit that, but yeah. And it just feels like their world has been flipped upside down, and they realize like, they would they want to make things right. That's their instinct. They feel like you guys did not really get a fair shot, and it could be due to them. It could be due to both of you. It doesn't really matter to them. They want to make things right is what they realize. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper or have any questions, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. It also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.